So my eye condition is a genetic eye condition called aniridia. Basically, in layman's terms, that means lack of an iris. So the colored portion of your eye that everyone is born with, I was born without, and also at different kinds of lighting conditions, my pupils don't dilate and constrict like most people's would. I learned that it can cause all kinds of internal body issues that most people don't even realize. So, a lot of people that have aniridia can also have, heart failure, kidney failure, cancer, diabetes, and that can be an interesting condition, but it is very rare. So basically, I have aniridia, and then I have secondary glaucoma, which is the elevated intraocular eye pressure. So I first started coming to the sight center when I was in high school, kind of when I started getting hooked up with the Bureau of Services for the Visually Impaired. So the services were kind of provided by different contractors through the sight center, like orientation and mobility, um, assistive technology, things like that I was in need of learning how to do before I went to college. And then when I was in college, then they helped provide a lot of the different magnifiers and canes and things like that I needed. Growing up, I knew that I wanted to go into special education of some shape or sort. As I got a little bit older, I knew that I wanted to be an advocate for people that had vision loss, mostly because it irritated me when, you know, people that had vision loss couldn't get the things that they needed or were being kind of, glanced over or gleaned over. When I went through my undergrad at University of Toledo, I initially went into special ed, mild to moderate needs, and then ended up switching my concentration to vision impairments due to having a severe vision loss or sudden, severe vision loss during my student teaching. But it ended up being a really good field for me to be in. So I kind of switched my concentration into vision impairments and then taught for 13 years as a teacher of the visually impaired. I would say my favorite thing has been just seeing the joy that you can bring to people, and the hope. Like, hope is a big thing because some people come into our clinic here, for example, and they feel very frustrated and uncertain of what's going to happen after they leave here. And they sit down with someone like me who is working full time in this industry and has potentially less vision than them and is being, is able to be successful. So they feel, they feel more willing to ask questions. And half the time my sessions turn into counseling because they ask questions, they cry, they hug, all things like that. So to give somebody hope like that or to even just be an advocate and give them ideas of what they can and can't do, is something that's always been, very rewarding for me.